Aloha friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany and I do mostly subscription unboxings, but occasionally I'll do a makeup, skincare, empties video kind of thing. Today we are doing our weekly Talking Trash series, it is an empties series. This is, I believe, episode 8. I'll have to double check that when I upload, but guys, this is all I have from my empties. This is it. So I won't get through this basket this week, but maybe next week. And unless I just do a whole lot of empties in the next week or two, then the videos might start getting pretty short. But I don't know, let me know if the videos are short. Would you like the short videos if it's only talking about one or two things? Or would you like me to maybe do an eye look and then talk about it or whatever? Just let me know in the comments down below what you would prefer. And we can keep doing the series as long as I finish at least one thing a week. But let's get started. The first thing I'm going to pull out is this Skintimate Moisturizing Shave Gel. And this was fine. The Raspberry Rain scent is not my favorite. It's pretty artificial smelling, which, I mean, it's fine. But, I mean, it's a shave gel. It does what I need it to do. So, I can't complain too much, right? The next thing is this Project Beauty Hairgurt in Almond Honey. It's an intense repair yogurt for your hair. You're supposed to shampoo and condition your hair, and then you use this afterwards. You leave it in for 5 to 10 minutes, rinse thoroughly. I used this in the shower, and I really like the smell of it, the almond honey smell. It smelled so good. I didn't really notice if my hair felt super hydrated after. That's what I think it's for. Help damage fragile and brittle hair. Maybe slightly. I don't know, you guys. I'm not the best at recognizing if things are super awesome for my hair. I do know that when I used the Christoph Robin Sea Salt Scrub, my hair felt really dry, but when I used this, it did add a little bit of moisture into it. And I mean, it might have helped marginally, but my hair is just such a train wreck anyways that I don't know if anything's really just going to make it look amazing. But I did like this. I wouldn't repurchase it just because it's not the type of product that I go out of my way to go and look for and purchase, but I am happy to have tried it for sure. Next thing is this Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I really like this setting spray. It has a pleasant scent, but it's not something that's overpowering. It helped my makeup to stay a little bit longer. I don't know if it increased the longevity a lot, but it definitely helped, and I just like the feeling of spraying stuff on my face. I don't know. Is anybody else weird like me? You like that? But I like the setting spray. I really do. Got that for Christmas, actually. Next thing is a Crest Pro Health Gum and Sensitivity Fluoride Toothpaste. It's a toothpaste. It's fine. I think the one I recently bought is not this one because I never remember what toothpaste I get, so I just grab whatever toothpaste looks tickles my fancy at that particular moment. But it was fine. The taste isn't the best. I mean, I know you don't eat toothpaste, but you do taste it a little bit as you're brushing your teeth, and it was a little, I don't know, I don't want to say bland because that makes it sound like food and it's not, but it's just a little, I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I don't know if I'd necessarily repurchase that particular toothpaste. The next thing is this Elemis Pro Collagen Rose Facial Oil, and you know how you get really excited to try products, or if it's coming up in your skincare routine, you're excited to actually use it? This was not one of those products for me. I was so excited when I was getting near the end of this because I was like, oh, I only have to use it for a little while longer and it'll be gone. Actually, at one point I had knocked it over by accident. I didn't do that on purpose so that I could finish it faster. It was a complete accident, but quite a bit did spill out on my counter. It is glass. So I don't know. The main thing for this for me, why I would never repurchase it, is it has such a cloying rose smell, and it's not the sweet candied rose that I actually kind of enjoy. It is that powdery, strong, old lady kind of rose scent, which I do not like at all, and it was so strong. My husband actually, at one point, I used it at night, and this was before I was using a sleeping mask on top of it to kind of mitigate that smell. He was like, can you please wash that off? It's very strong. And so I had to go wash it off, because even my husband, who doesn't have my face and it isn't on his face, said it was too strong for him to sleep. So that's when I started using it a little more sparingly and using a sleeping mask on top of it. And yeah, and sometimes my skincare or makeup would pill if I use this, so it's just not my favorite product by any means. The next thing is this Verb Ghost shampoo. You guys know how long my hair is. It is quite lengthy, so something like this is enough for like a one-time use-ish. Foil packets, sometimes I don't even feel like have enough for my hair, so of course I couldn't really tell if I liked it. I was happy to have tried it once, but if you only use something once, even the hair grit I talked about earlier, like I used that several times and I still didn't really know if it was doing anything for my hair. So one time use sample, I'm definitely not gonna recognize anything different whatsoever. This is the I Feel Brilliant Bamboo Charcoal Facial Sheet Mask. I really liked this sheet mask, especially out of my refrigerator. It was nice and cooling, and yeah, I like sheet masks because you notice instant results, even though they are only temporary. I like using them when I remember to use them. I have quite a few sheet masks. This is the Skin Glide Anti-Friction Balm. I actually got this a few years ago when I was doing a marathon to keep my inner thighs from chafing. But this kind of worked. It was really hot one day. I was wearing denim and I got really bad chafing on my inner thighs, and this helped a little bit. It kind of stung, but I mean, it helped. I also had someone tell me that like deodorant, like stick deodorant, could be used for that too, so I wouldn't have to repurchase, but it came in clutch whenever I had chafing a couple weeks ago. And if you guys have been around my channel for a while, you know that I love this stuff. It is the Wish Exfoliating Foot Mask in coconut milk and verbena. It's a very liquidy consistency, so sometimes you do have to be careful you don't like spill it everywhere when you're trying to put it on your feet. What I use this for is actually I would put it on my feet right before I put my socks on for the day, because I don't like to wear socks to bed. I don't know, I don't really like to do that. I used to do that, and then I don't know, I felt like my feet were just getting worse, so I'll use it during the day when I'm at work with my socks on, whatnot. And I really like it because I don't like a thick foot cream. It just feels gross to me. I am weird when it comes to lotion textures. That's why I don't use a whole lot of body lotions, because a lot of them are just too thick and I don't like the feeling. It grosses me out. So I like that this is a little thinner. It smells good and it makes my feet look so much better. So much better. I think this is like the third one I've gone through in the last few months, and I'm currently working on my fourth. The next thing is this Native toothpaste, charcoal toothpaste. This is actually quite full still. I just wasn't reaching for it very often because it has kind of a weird taste, and I don't know, it just wasn't my favorite. It might have been fine at getting my teeth clean. I didn't really notice it doing worse than any other toothpaste, but I just wasn't reaching for it. And I've had this for a while. It doesn't have like a jar on it telling you how long it's supposed to last. I don't know if toothpaste even have those, because I haven't noticed them on any of my toothpastes. But yeah, and plus it has xylitol. It's really bad for dogs. So yeah, I didn't really care for it very much, so won't be repurchasing that. Next thing is this Pixi by Petra Lash Lift 188 mascara. I finally had to throw this out, you guys, because it has a 6-month thing on it. I've had it for well over 6 months, but I like it so much. It has this tiny wand for like getting your bottom lashes, which I don't do very often, but if I did, I liked it. But this is the main component wand. It's just a little plastic kind of spiky wand. I thought it was nice for separating the lashes. I liked the length, the volume, the intensity of the black for my mascara. I really, really like this mascara a lot, but even so, I don't need more mascaras. Like I said, I have 5 unopened mascaras right now, at least, and 4 opened ones, so I finally had to say goodbye, even though I really didn't want to, because I really like that mascara. Next thing is this Wonder Beauty Haru Haru Wonder Honey Green Aqua Balm Cream. This was like a gel kind of thing. It says cream, but it was more like a gel, and it was fine. It was heavily scented though, and I don't really like heavily scented products, especially moisturizers on my face. It just isn't pleasant to me. I would rather have a much more mild scented moisturizer, or a moisturizer that just smells like moisturizer, or whatever the ingredients are. I don't need a super perfumey scent in my moisturizer. I feel like that really doesn't do anything for my skin. It was okay. It was a little bit tacky, like a little bit sticky. So I would not repurchase this, even if I didn't have 4,000 moisturizers. This is the Degree Motion Sense Dry Spray Ultra Clear Black and White. I think I got this in a Walmart beauty box. I like my Dove dry spray a little better. I thought it is a little more efficient. It does what I need it to do. This one was okay. I just prefer the deodorant I'm already using. This is my old toothbrush. It's an Oral-B something or another. I finally threw it out. I'm currently using one I got in my Walmart beauty box, which isn't my favorite, but I'll get to that in a little while. I really like this one because it has like little, what is this? I don't know. It's not plastic. I don't know, little scrubby bristles on the side. I think this was either medium or hard. The one I'm using now is soft, and I just don't like it because I don't feel like it gets my teeth as clean. Maybe that's just a mental thing, I don't know, but I like this toothbrush. But it was time for a new one. Okay, the next thing I didn't finish all the way is the It Bye Bye Foundation SPF 50, and this was in medium. I just didn't really like this very much, and plus it has this packaging stuff is starting to come off, and it's like glittery and silvery, and I don't like that at all. But the formula I didn't really like, and it does have SPF in it, so it did make my face itch sometimes. I'm currently using, what is that? The Purlisse BB cream, and occasionally it'll make my face itch, but not as much as this one. And I don't know, I just didn't really like this, so I am throwing it out. I never reached for it, and when I did, I got these glittery, silvery mess all over my hands, so bye-bye. Bye-bye, foundation. Okay, next thing is this Dr. Frog Water Full Charge All-in-One. This was also very heavily scented. I was very happy to finally be done with this. I like to use products to completion for the most part. Especially if it's something small like this. Like if it's the thing like the toothpaste where I was just never reaching for it, I didn't really see the point of keeping it around. But something like this I can get through, and I can get through fairly quickly. It doesn't take me too long. So I was like, I don't really like the heavily perfumed smell, but it shouldn't take me that long to get through, so I just went for it. And yeah, no. It did feel nice and hydrating. It wasn't sticky or anything. It was way too heavily scented for me. This is the Christoph Robin Sea Salt Scrub. You're supposed to use this. I do use gel and like pomade in my hair sometimes, so it really helps to kind of get that buildup out of your hair. I did like it. Sometimes it would get like stuck under my fingernails, but I did like this a lot. I actually got a second one, I think I chose a second one for another Ipsy bag, even though I'd already gotten it, because I do like it, but it is a little pricey, so I don't know if I would go out of my way to buy it at full price. Maybe if it was at a sale or Ipsy add-on or something like that, I might consider it, but I don't know if I'd go out of my way to purchase it because it's not a product I feel like I really need. Like if I use shampoo and just really scrub, I feel like it can kind of do something similar, but I do like it. I am happy to have received it in my Ipsy. Next thing is this Pretty Filter Glassy Skin Balm from Touch and Soul. This was also kind of heavily fragranced, but it wasn't as cloying as the Dr. Fog moisturizer or the Haru Haru moisturizer. I feel like this would be better if you have dry skin. Since I have combination skin, I do get a little oily here and here and here. Sometimes it accentuated that oiliness or that look of oiliness, but it did feel nice on the face, and it's kind of cool because I think I used it, yeah, I completely cleaned it out. But the texture, it's like a lotion when you first put it on. Oh, there it is. But once you rub it in, it becomes more like a, I don't know, like a water, like a liquid, which is pretty cool. A little bit goes a long way. I did like this. Wouldn't repurchase it just because I don't think it's the best for my personal skin type. But if you have dry skin, I think this would be really nice. Okay, this is the last one I'm going to do real quick. This is the Luscious Angel Eyes Eyeshadow Primer Base. I really can't tell what it says because it's rubbed off, but this is still kind of full. It just, this little thingy says 6 months, and I've had it for a lot longer than 6 months, and I just got a Zoeva eyeshadow primer. This one was okay. I did notice that my eye looks did tend to crease still, but it was nice for like a blank canvas on my eyes. But yeah, I wouldn't go out of my way to purchase this. I do like the Zoeva one a little better. I'm using it today. I think it works nicely. I haven't tried very many eyeshadow primers though, so I don't know what is a fantastic eyeshadow primer. I just know the Zoeva one I'm currently using I do like. So, and this I got a very, 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 very long time ago. And I think one of my first BoxyCharm boxes. So it's way time to throw this out. It took me this long to get another eyeshadow primer and I had to choose it. So there's that. But that is my empties video. I don't want to keep you guys too long. If you like it, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down. It helps me gauge what kind of content you like. And then if you have watched a few of my other videos or you just really like this one, feel free to subscribe and leave a comment down below. Out of the products I have shown you today, is there anything you have tried or like to try, and what are your thoughts on it? But whether you like, don't like, subscribe, don't subscribe, comment or don't comment, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye!